Your dog has this sudden swelling all around the muzzle on either side, all around their eyes. You might see swollen red bumps in their groin and their abdomen. Quite likely, your dog has hives. These are my top 7 home remedies. Are you looking to learn more about natural pet health and wellness? You've come to the right place. Click the link to subscribe to Veterinary Secrets. It wasn't uncommon for me to see a dog come into the practice with hives. All of a sudden, your dog is intensely itchy. Many pet parents first notice it. They notice swelling. It can be all around the eyes. Either side of the muzzle can be quite swollen and thick. You can see these red raised welts all throughout the body. More often, they're easy to see inside your pet's groin. Hives are an acute allergic reaction, so what's happening is cells within the skin called mast cells, they're releasing all this histamine at once. When the histamine gets released, it causes the blood vessels to dilate. You see this acute swelling. That's why you're seeing the swelling in the muzzle around the eyes. That's where you're seeing these red raised lumps. What's causing it? Could be a number of things. Maybe your dog just had a recent vaccine. Could be your dog's food. Maybe you've recently changed the food. You've introduced some new ingredient. First, start by focusing in on the protein. Or it could even be an acute reaction to an outdoor allergen. Maybe your dog's allergic to grass. Maybe your dog's allergic to a flower that's just pollinated. My experience in practice, most times we weren't able to figure out the underlying cause. Majority of dogs, they respond to pretty quick symptomatic treatments. So generally you can treat your dog, it probably won't come back. Number 1, this is the baking soda compress. 1 tablespoon of baking soda. You're adding just enough lukewarm water so you can turn this into a paste. Might be a few teaspoons. We've got our paste. Baking soda, it's a good topical anti-inflammatory and it has helped many dogs with hives. Cover that area of the swollen skin with your paste. You're going to be doing that 4 times a day. Number 2, topical OTC anti-inflammatory creams. This is 1% hydrocortisone. This is 1% diphenhydramine. It's Benadryl. Both these creams will potentially help. In all likelihood, the cortisone is going to be a little bit quicker, but if all you have on hand is this topical Benadryl, that's completely fine. You're going to be applying a loose covering of either of the creams. You can be doing that 4 times a day. Do that somewhere between 3 to 5 days. And you can also see what your dog responds to. Some dogs respond better to the corticosteroids topically. Some respond better to the antihistamines topically. They're just 2 good options to have on hand. Number 3, this is a natural topical anti-inflammatory cream. Our recipe includes coconut oil, aloe vera gel, and the natural corticosteroid, licorice root. The coconut oil, 1 tablespoon. Yummy. Coconut oil, it's a great skin oil, being anti-inflammatory, antibacterial. The aloe vera gel, 1 tablespoon. It's really thick, as you can see. There you go, poodle. We're going to decrease your hive. Aloe vera, it has some great topical anti-inflammatory properties and can pretty rapidly bring down that swollen hive. The number 3, our natural corticosteroid. This is licorice root extract. We're going to be using 2 mils, which is 2 droppers full of the extract. As it acts like a natural corticosteroid, it's going to decrease skin inflammation. Mix it well together. It's pretty cold in our house, so I really had to break up this coconut oil. But as you can see, it forms this nice little kind of brownish paste. Then apply this topically to your dog's area of affected skin. I'm doing that twice a day, 5 to 7 days. It's also safe if your dog licks it, as the poodle is now. Number 4, the OTC antihistamines. The old antihistamine Benadryl or diphenhydramine. The standard dog Benadryl dose, it is 1 milligram per pound of body weight twice daily, meaning 1 50 milligram tablet per 50 pounds of body weight twice a day. Then there's a newer generation antihistamine. This is cetirizine. In the US, it's sold under the brand name Zyrtec. In Canada, it's sold under the brand name Reactin. And if she responded quite quickly, she'd only need 1 day of treatment. And for most dogs that had hives, most pet parents needed to start out with an oral antihistamine. Number 5, the natural corticosteroid, licorice root extract. It's got some great anti-inflammatory properties, and what we're finding that in many dogs, it acts similar to the corticosteroids. It's not going to act as fast. Your dog's not going to respond as quick, but it's a great option if you're looking for a natural one. Standard doses of the tincture, 0.5 ml per 20 pounds of body weight twice a day. That's Tula's dose. Number 6, an herbal natural antihistamine. This is the plant I really like. This is nettle leaf. Nettle is the super nutrient dense plant. It's great for prostate health. but in particular the leaves, they have some wonderful antihistamine properties. When you think of nettle, think of a natural antihistamine. You can make it as a tea. This is 1 tea bag of nettle, 1 cup of hot water. Let it sit, steep, and cool for about 20 minutes. Standard amount, about 1/4 cup per 10 pounds of body weight, twice daily. In some dogs, you just pour this right into the water bowl and they'll drink the nettle as opposed to drinking water. Great option. You can also get the nettle as a powder. I just broke open a tea bag and here I've got about 1 teaspoon of nettle. We're looking at 1 teaspoon per 25 pounds of body weight, twice daily. Number 7, the flavonoid found in really high concentrations in apple peel and red onion. This is quercetin. This is Dr. Jones's ultimate bioactive quercetin. Quercetin is a great product when we're dealing with a dog that has underlying allergies. It's an anti-inflammatory. It also acts like an antihistamine. It can naturally decrease that level of skin inflammation. It's a good option for our dogs with hives, and it's also safe. A standard dog dose of our bioactive quercetin, 50 milligrams per 15 pounds of body weight daily. If your dog has just 1 or 2 hives, then consider some of the topical options. The baking soda compress, topical cortisone, topical antihistamine, or our aloe vera cream. But if your dog has generalized hives, you're seeing them all over your dog's body, you need to start out with something orally. The oral antihistamines, cetirizine or Benadryl. The licorice root extract, perhaps the nettle. Thanks so much for watching this edition of Veterinary Secrets of what you can do if your dog has hives. Click up there to subscribe, hit the bell to sign up for notifications, then when you click that link directly in the box below, I can send you a copy of my free book.